In this video I'm going to show you three uses of the sine rule. I don't derive where the sine rule comes from, I just show you how to use the sine rule to find an angle, how to use the sine rule to find a side, and how to use the sine rule when it doesn't appear that you can find the angle that you want, but you can actually find a different one instead. So okay, let's solve our first triangle. In this one we're trying to find the length of a side. So when we're finding the length of the side, we use this form of the sine rule where we have these sides on top. Now what we need is one complete pair where we know the angle and the side, and then we want the side that we're trying to find out and its opposite angle. So here we've got our complete pair, we've got the side 8 and its opposite angle 101, and here's the side, the pair with the value that we're trying to find out. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill out our sine rule formula. So we have the x over sine of 41 equals 8 over sine of 101. So we want to get rid of dividing by sine 41 by multiplying by sine 41. And if we work that out, we get that x is approximately 5.3. For our second problem, we're going to find an angle. Now when we're finding an angle, we use this form of the equation. So we've got the sine of the angle on top. Again, we want two pairs. So this is the pair that has got the angle that we want to find out. And this is the complete pair where we know the angle and the opposite side. So again, we just fill out our equation. We want to get x, so first of all we need to find out what sine x is. So we're going to get rid of that 5 by multiplying by 5. We're now going to work out the right hand side of the equation just by putting the values into our calculator. Now we know what sine x is, so to get x we do sine to the minus 1 of both sides, which cancels out the sine and leaves us with x equals sine to the minus 1 of 0.803. Now you really should not be using 0.803 but the exact value that you've got on your calculator. But for NCA you'll be okay with this value. Anyway, we work that out on our calculator and we get that x is approximately 53.5 degrees. Okay, so this is a slightly harder problem. We're trying to find an angle, so we're going to put down this form of the equation. I do have a complete pair. I've got the side 3 in the opposite angle 21. But that x is opposite a side that we don't know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to label this angle y, and I'm going to find that one out instead, because I do there and then have a pair with something I don't know, and the other one that I do know. Now we'll see at the end why this works. So I'm going to fill out my equation, I'm going to multiply by 7, I'm going to work out that side of the equation, I'm going to do sine to the minus 1 of both sides to give me y equals 56.7. Now that I know that angle, I also know from my angle work from lower down in the school that there are 180 degrees in a triangle. So x must equal 180 degrees minus the 56.7 that we've just found out, minus the 21 that we were given originally, and I've got x equals 102.3. So this is one of the important things you need to do with the sine rule. Sometimes they'll ask you to find something and you won't think you can do it. But if you can always find a second angle within a triangle, you'll always be able to find the third using the elementary that there are other 180 degrees in a triangle. In the description below you can find a link to a worksheet that has questions that you can try on your own. I hope you found this video helpful. Staying in field with Winfield.